We're seeing economists from Bank of Canada, BMO, saying that the Bank of Canada needs to make another cut. So I think the outlook that we saw even from the beginning of January has already changed. We might see more of those cuts happening. And as you remind us all the time, when we're seeing these big cuts happen in such a short time frame, it's the reminder that it's because things aren't great at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
I always take bank expectations of rate cuts with a bit of a grain of salt. Um, they have a lot riding on lower rate cuts. They have a lot of customers that are going to have to um, refinance their properties at a higher mortgage rate. And for a lot of people over the last quite some time, we're able every 5 years to kind of refinance their property at a lower rate and also like move some debt in from
Yeah.
car loans or credit cards and put those on those debts. And now we're in this particular spot that hasn't happened in quite some time, that you're having to refinance at a much higher rate, so rolling those debts in and stuff like that. So I think the banks are really pushing the Bank of Canada to say, hey, get these rates down lower, because it'll be better for our business. We'll get more
Mm-hmm.
business, and our clients won't potentially file for bankruptcy or sell the property and not have a loan at all. So I prefer more looking at the overnight repo rate and judging what the market is saying and not what the banks are saying.
What the banks are saying. Yeah, I agree 100%. Especially when you take a look at those and they're so in contrast to what the rest of the economy is saying we need, right? And so you can tell that they're advocating for their own best interests a lot of the time in those articles that you'll see. But nonetheless, I think that this is very, it's first of all, in terms of when the cuts have happened, this has been accurate the whole way through as we've been watching. I don't think it's missed for us once.
It hasn't missed
And
first once, but another important thing about this chart is it changes, yes, but if you're in the market for a product right now, whether it's a fixed, a variable, whatever year you're looking at, this is just to kind of give you a guide of maybe and sitting down with your mortgage broker or your agent and saying, do you see this? Is this the potential of cuts? And where should I go? Things
Mhm.
can change, but you need to make a decision right now. This is just a tool to try and help you in the now. Everything's always good. There's a reason we do a monthly update, is because things change all the time. So
Yes,
this is just a good tool if you need to refinance, get a mortgage right now, just to help you, a little extra information to help you make a decision.
exactly. And nothing better than making sure you're having a great consultation with your mortgage professional.
That's it.
That is where these conversations need to be
Not with
had.
your real estate agent, have it with
No.
your mortgage agent. They know the ins and outs. We're putting this stuff out here just as a guide, but always have that conversation with your agent, mortgage agent.
Yeah, well said. Well said.